This show is 110% Scottish, so if you think we're talking too fast, then make sure to slow it down with the playback speed button on whatever platform you're listening on. And last but not least, there's definitely offensive language featured, so if you're a minor or a pussy, switch off now. Oh my fucking God. Back in action, bitches. Welcome to Wits The Goss podcast with Bebe Amadeus. Third time's a charm. You're probably thinking at this point, B, what are you doing? Well, if you've been following along for a while, if you're new, this is my first podcast. I've never done one before. I definitely haven't done two before and patched them. This is my first one. And it's been here before that. Fucking shut your mouth. Anyway, that's a wee bit different because we're actually in my house. And I'm not going to lie, I've had a stressful motherfucking day. It's nearly 4 o'clock. I don't know if you can tell, just my makeup. Guys, I'm so fucking sorry. How rude am I? Joining me on this bitch who does not have a camera because we've no figured out a third camera yet. I'm so sorry. 2 on me, none on her. It's my co-host, my sister, Oceanlea.
What is happening today?
Folk are going to think I'm pure fooling myself with these 2 cameras on me, but really, she didn't actually want to be even a part of this at first, but also actually drag her into it because I needed something to bounce a bit of banter off, because me trying to bounce banter off the walls was less to be said about that. So I thought, who's the next funniest person that I know? Oceanlea. And to be honest, sorry I keep on for so many cameras.
The memory card's full on one of them already.
Fuck off. You're shocking. You're actually joking me.
I am not joking.
Right, we're fucking back. First technical difficulty. How do you even say that? Technical difficulty? Oh my fucking God.
In case you can't guess, Beast just ripped the fat one.
Listen, first technical difficulty happened and these must. But I basically 3.5 minutes in, the fucking one of the camera's storage was full. Because I'm a silly goose and I forgot to clear it off. Anyway, what were we talking about? I may or may not have done a few podcasts before, but we're not even going to discuss that because we know what it is. I like to try new things and I'm also never going to give up. I mean, a bitch like me, you could never get rid of me. Cockroach. Anyway, how are you, Oceanlea? How's you? You alright?
I'm alright, apart from these technical difficulties we've had all fucking day long.
We
When
were
I
meant
say
to
that
start
I'm
at 10
stressed,
o'clock.
I've actually done nothing to contribute towards fixing them, but I have had to avoid my sister who's been in rage mode, so that's just as hard.
Well, I know, but aye, fucking annoying as fuck. But anyway, that leads us on to our first fucking topic. Right, we've actually got a big things. Right, listen, what's the goss? Really, first of all, What's the Goss is obviously getting called Wits The Goss. And then I was thinking to myself, I'll put What's the Goss? But like, no, I'm Scottish. Like, let's keep it real. Do you know what I mean? When I phone my pals, when I phone MJ, first thing I say, What's the Goss? What is the goss?
And there's one thing you do need to know about B, and is that she'll phone someone for an hour every fucking morning.
But like, I'm not even saying like the goss is in like, I don't want to know the goss about people, but like when I mean what's the goss, it could just be anything in their life. Like, it's not actually typical what's the goss, it could be reality TV. Like, I'm talking spectrum, celebrity culture, everything. Let's get the conversation going. Really, what's the goss is initiating, let's get a right good gap going. Do you know what I mean? I worked in a salon for years with like older women, man, they know how to chat. And thank fuck I know how to chat as well, to be honest. So
Well, I've definitely got the first bit of goss, because obviously if anyone has been alive this week, then you know all the rumours that are flying around the planet about Kate Middleton being missing.
Oh my God, yes, first topic. What's this? This is the first What's the Goss fucking, this is some serious goss. Everybody listen in, listen up, you've definitely heard about it. Let's talk conspiracies. What the fuck is happening with Kate Middleton, babes?
Right, so going back to things, B never actually knew too much about this.
I've only found out in the last 48 hours.
Nah, maybe you've bumped up to 3 days now. But
What's
she
that,
is
72?
Yes, I reckon.
Sorry, right, you go.
But yeah, she's slow as so.
Oceanlea? Oh, right, continue with your fucking story.
Anyway, what we're trying to say there is that Kate Middleton has been fucked off the edge of the planet, this time not by the Queen. What a surprise that was. But instead the Greens. The
Greens instead, but basically it's by, right, there's a few conspiracies going on. So, let's just take it back to like a few years ago. Apparently, this is all allegedly, by the way, because I've not got any dollars to be getting lawyered up by any royal family. This is all alleged gossip. We're here for a little gossip, right? We might even start a rumour ourselves, who knows? But basically, who does she go with? What one does she go with? No. William.
Mm-hmm.
William. Basically, her and fucking William's had an affair, right? A few years ago, he got a mistress, which...
I don't even think it was far, like, as long ago as a few years. I think we're talking
Like
maximum last 2 years.
But how long have they
Pretty
been dating
sure.
for? How long was his mistress about?
Oh, I don't know. She's been kept in secret. That's why she's a mistress.
Aye, same situation with his dad, the dirty dog. Anyway.
But either way, before we get into this, why are they always uglier than the first person? Like, Diana was an absolute babe, and then comes along fucking Camilla the hog.
I don't want to. Aye, we're no fuck. Aye, no, we're
Right.
not here to fucking shame. But aye, let's be real here.
But
She
anyway,
is-
so we went from Kate Middleton this time to a lady called Rose Hanbury.
is that?
Yeah, Rose Hanbury.
No idea who she is. That's who that is.
Well, the point is that we didn't know who she was until this all started. Now we're getting loads of Rose Hanbury fucking
So-
stories, and she's the Marchioness of Cholmondeley.
Is she?
She's something. I don't know. It's English, mate. It's nothing to do with us.
Aye, well, she's aye. It's weird behaviour anyway. But let's get into the conspiracies. So I've heard she has a BBL, which definitely not true.
We're missing timelines, B.
Oh,
We're missing
I'm going straight into
timelines.
the BBL. Sorry.
Right, basically, B's missing the timeline. Long story short, I'm sure you all know about this by now, but the last time Kate Middleton was seen was Christmas Day. She was pictured with her and her family. I think it's some sort of charity thing. Who knows? Who gives a fuck? Anyway, next. Then everyone started thinking, we haven't seen any pictures of Kate Middleton in a while. Where the fuck is she? So then the royal family in January, or not the royal family, I think it was Kensington Palace, tweeted a picture saying that she was going into for a planned abdominal surgery, which fair enough. And they said that she wouldn't be back at work until after Easter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which everyone kind of thought
Weird.
unusual, but you expect royals, I guess, to take some extra time off. I don't really know.
What is abdominal? What does she do? She say abdominal surgery? Is that all it was?
That's
What
all
does
we
that
get
mean?
told. Well, I don't know. Some sort of surgery.
It's just anything on the stomach. It could be lipo or anything's abdominal.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily know if it would have been lipo. However, I think she did actually struggle throughout her pregnancy with like acid reflux and stuff. So if we're going to go on the royal side of things, which do not clip me up for that, I'm never on the royal side of things. But if we're going to go on the royal side of things, it might be something to do with that pregnancy. Either way, we know that we haven't seen her in a while. Then Twitter, as per usual, starts talking about it. Twitter always talks. So if you want to know the goss, head to fucking Twitter, because they started stirring it up that, again, we haven't seen her in a while. Although she was meant to be in for this surgery, it was still unexpected that she'd be out for so long. And then, of
Holy
course,
fuck.
came the first picture that everyone went, this is weird, was when she was first spotted, I think, in the car with her mother. And straight away, everyone looked at it and went,
Hey, that wasn't
that's
her.
weird.
That definitely wasn't her.
That was
But then
not her.
listen and say it's Pippa, but Pippa, she was beautiful. Unless Pippa's like had a rough few years, that is no Pippa. Like Pippa was a fucking baby as well. Let's if he's missing, she likes Devil's Pippa.
And
There's
also,
no
let's
chance
talk about the
that's
fact that it's
Pippa.
about 8 pixels in quality.
Like, post a picture of Pippa here right now. That's what she looks like.
But yeah, either way, we'll post these pictures of her supposedly in the car. And then comes the famous Photoshop picture on the UK Mother's Day, which I think was the 13th of March. It was last Sunday, as we're speaking now. But from the Kensington Palace Twitter, they tweeted a picture of Kate Middleton and supposedly the 3 kids.
Right, it
and
was the 3 kids.
instantly,
It's just
instantly
fake.
Twitter
Like,
caught it.
or in the corners. It's like all warped. It looks like an old person like has done face app. That's what it's like. It's
Yeah.
like an old person's like face app, like
Or
done
if
too
Stevie
much
Wonder done
volume on
face
the
app.
hair. What?
Stevie Wonder done the face app.
Aye, the fucked anyway. But I don't even know. But then also this like, how has that happened? Like there's so many people that work in there. There's defos. Is that? But then are they trying to cover up something else?
I don't know what I thought was
Because they
weird about
always
this
use
whole
Kate to
thing.
get talking about things.
Yeah, so obviously going back to the whole Meghan thing, she was always a bad guy and Kate was
Like
always
royalist
held
straight
in
away.
this massive, like,
No royalist.
not to say white light, but golden shine, should I say. But yeah, and then what I found weird about this whole situation was when the picture was originally posted, it was signed off as, or no, it wasn't signed off, sorry, it was said in the picture that it was William that was supposedly having taken this picture. So if William took the picture, then why was Kate put down for the fall of the Photoshop? Because surely he's taking a picture of
Yeah.
them. I don't know. There's something weird there for me. And
But
also,
then I seen a video on TikTok, and it was like it was after all this has happened. This was like the last few days, and I don't know where William was, but he's coming out of somewhere, and somebody asked how's Kate, and then literally you can see his body language. Like I'll get the video up here as well, but like you see him like, well, he's just walking, but like obviously it's just minor, but like his foot, like he misses the step, like he almost has to retake his step when he's walking
quicker
because he's like, ah, what the fuck, man.
Yeah, but obviously, fast forward to today. I don't know. We'll get onto some conspiracies of our own in a second. Well, it's not necessarily our own. It's a combination of us and then what TikTok has to say in the matter. But just before we jump into that, today there was actually a picture or a video supposedly released by TMZ that I seen on Twitter that was supposedly William and Kate shopping. But again, it's super far away, and to me, still something not right. I don't know what I just think. If you were asking me, I think that she is fucked off about this whole mistress thing. And then she's decided after he's went, I'm not leaving the mistress. You can just sit there and be quiet about it, just like his dad did.
But then seeing Harry's book, he says that he used to beat her ass, obviously allegedly. Like, but he did just to beat her up and all that, like domestic abuse in the relationship type of material. So
yeah,
so that's happening. Then he's obviously just thinking, all right, I'll just fucking I'm king got to be, so she's not got to say nothing. I'll just get my side piece.
Yep. Well, apparently that's the case. Hey.
But then she's shaking herself, and they're shaking herself. It's got to happen like a pure Diana situation again.
I mean, obviously the whole Diana thing is supposedly a conspiracy in itself. I think most people probably got their own opinion on that. But with the whole Diana thing, I don't think that they could get away with that again.
No.
I think people are too on to it now. So instead, though, for me, it's blatantly obvious the way the press works.
No, but that's the thing. That's I'm like, this isn't how the press work usually with the royal family. That's I'm like, there's some fucking weird shit going on. Like death was something to do with the king or something like that. But then there was a royal announcement that's going to get made apparently today. Wait and see what happens. Obviously in British time today. Yeah,
unfortunately, we're a little bit time delayed because we're in Australia. So most likely during the daytime today.
By the time we go to sleep.
We'll be asleep most likely, but. If we look at this as a bigger picture, so we've now got a prince who's having an affair, allegedly.
He's an abuser.
He's allegedly having an affair, allegedly an abuser, allegedly, it's even spoke about having a kid. Apparently, there's even rumours that he has a kid with this. Oh, yeah. But yeah, there's apparently even rumours that he has a kid with this girl, this Rose. We've never heard of this Rose, and then all of a sudden...
we never heard of Vils if we're fucking pals with them. I've never heard of about in the scene. I don't know where she came from. She just fucking sprouted that anywhere.
But yeah, no, but obviously, we fucking know about her.
Aye.
And we've never heard of this person, and then all of a sudden, as the whole Kate's been put to the side thing, there's fucking stories about her on the internet. Right. So I don't know, it's just ripping out of it. There's something dodgy there.
What do you think conclusions then before we move on to the next topic? What do you think conclusions?
My conclusion is that he's definitely wants to continue this affair just like his old man, because the apple does not far fall from the tree. And then from there, she's decided, well, fuck you, I am not doing all this royal shit anymore, because her whole life's been built up to be this guy's missus.
For what, but?
I don't know,
she's
bro.
Probably
people
thinking
are weird.
For what? Like, I'm like the most famous person on the planet now. Like, what for?
Yeah,
like,
I know, but even at that point, he's still fucked off and
ugly little bastard, by the way. You should really understand where he's coming from. And now he's ended up with him. He could have got a nice looking fucking mistress, do you know what I mean? He could have got somebody that was a bit...
I know.
But maybe she is actually taking the time off now. She knows the mistress there. She's just getting the surgery, and it's obviously like it's no royal protocol to be getting all the things. So maybe she is getting a BB on the lipo and the facelift and all that, because she's like, fuck it, modern generation.
Run past some of the funny rumours for us before we just go the boring way.
The Masked Singer.
Oh yeah, she's featuring on the new season of the UK Drag Race.
She's new guest judge on Drag Race. But I maybe think I'm going to start a rumour. She's defos went on a bender after she had an abdominal surgery, and then she's obviously fucked it and like maybe shat herself or something like that on some drugs, and then been too
I don't think it's like the parties we know where they go on benders for 4 days, turn their phone off, and then show up.
Never know.
Something.
But you never know the thing that would take it back to you. But she's probably thinking to herself, fuck this, she's probably thinking, how the fuck am I going to like get out of this situation, act up? And what's the only way she's got to act up? Get the surgery and that?
Nah, I think she's got more fucking up to do than just some surgery. I think she's fully like, fuck your royal protocol, try and get me on the TV again, bitch.
Anyway, we're no royalists and we fucking listen, as what it is. It's all a bit fucking suspicious to me.
I say keep it coming. It's fun.
We'll probably find out, but we'll not actually find out. We'll find out a version that's probably a lie. Anyway, let's move on to what else? Oh, there's too many things to talk about. Let's talk about the fact of the matter that I've had about fucking Well, we were going to talk about the fact of Beverly Hills, weren't we? The housewives, man. Let's talk about some housewives, by the way.
That's
right, this is the next topic, guys. Wits The Goss is we're all avid watchers here of the fucking Real Housewives, all franchise, most franchises I try and keep up. There's obviously some that are shite.
You're not going to catch me watching the Real Housewives of fucking Pontiac.
Potomac.
No,
No, but Potomac's a good one. Potomac is a good one, underrated, but there is a few fucking annoying cast members. But what is this whole situation with Kyle and Mauricio, by the way? I'm like gutted because I've been watching them since I was about 14.
I actually only started watching this when me and Bea moved back in with each other like a year ago. So I've not been exposed too much to the whole Kyle and Mauricio thing. What I have been exposed to is the definite alleged lesbian love affair between Kyle and Morgan.
100%.
Listen,
I sniffed it as soon as I seen the pictures. I'm like, but focusing as a PR move, but I just like, why the fuck would that be a PR move to pretend you're a lesbian?
yeah, I feel like that'd be the worst PR in the Hiltons' eyes ever.
To pretend you're a lesbian?
Yeah, they
Shout
do.
out to
The
Paris, but
Hiltons
Paris
don't
haven't
need.
followed me. They don't need that. They don't need that behaviour. But it's just
She
like,
unfollowed you.
no, she follows me.
Oh, I
She
thought you
never
said.
unfollowed me. What the
I
fuck?
thought you said she unfollowed
No,
you.
I check every day that she's still following me.
You've not even told the podcast this.
Paris Hilton follows me, guys. You have probably seen it on my fucking TikTok if you're following from TikTok or Instagram. I told everybody I'm not going to lie, and I still can't. And it did happen like 3 months ago at this point, but I'm still not over it, and I'll never be over it. Paris, love you. Can't wait to be friends with you. Well, we're basically one step from being friends. That's what I think. Following each other, one step from being friends. Do you know what I mean? She's my
basically,
gal.
all I'm saying is, as a lesbian, the gaydar is going off.
I know,
off,
but
off,
then
off,
there's so
off,
much
off,
more to
off.
the fact she's definitely doing that. Well, Kyle does say she's bisexual.
When?
Like she always talks about it in the last season as well. You've obviously missed the clips, babes. In the episode, she talks about, they obviously ask her, like, Garcelle and all that, and obviously saying to her, like, pulling out the things of, like, oh, would you ever date a woman and all that? And she's like, yeah, I would, because I'm bisexual. And then she spoke about it in a few seasons and that before it. But what I seen the other day is, this is another scoop, I don't even know if I told you this. Basically, obviously, like, in the Beverly Hills, they never really, like, she obviously wasn't really want to talk about much. And obviously, they were depending on when it was filming and all that, she wasn't really speaking about what was happening a lot. So, if you think, so what happened was, see how Maurizio, he's got him and his kids and all that, they've got their selling Beverly Hills or some shit on Netflix. Do you know that?
Oh, he's got his own show.
He's got like season 2, but season 2 started. Season 1 was basically a flop. I don't even know, I never watched it, right? But there's another season 2. But basically, now he's telling all, but basically he's still talking about, why do I keep on saying basically? I need to stop that. But I was going to say it again.
I actually see you just about, you went.
I never say that again. Aye, so he's got this show and now he's bringing up stuff about the Hiltons and all that. So he used to work for Paris's dad, and like his dad and whoever else is on his like he has a real estate company. They have like a really big real estate place, and that's where Maurizio started his real estate journey. And then obviously as the show was starting, like you see it on the first seasons of Beverly Hills and all that, when the show was starting, he was like, he left the agency, and then there was like some dodgy shit how he left the agency, and then basically I'm pretty sure, I mean allegedly, he's like tried to poach loads of the clients and employees and all that at the Hilton one, obviously family. So it was dodgy behaviour before.
Yeah,
but this was like 15 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So now he's bringing it back up on his show season 2 for the ratings, obviously, because it's like never really been spoke about. But they're dead in the water, like this shit happened years ago. You've got your life, they've got layers and all that. But then Paris, baby girls, she's come in to save her dad. She's come in to the rescue for Papa. So she's commented underneath, like, I don't know who it was, like a blog or something. I'll pull the thing up here, but she's posted comment under it saying, my dad is like a courteous gentleman. I would never like lower himself to like basically like talking about old gossip, like old news from like over 10 years ago, this, that, and the next thing, like just for ratings on your lame ass show. That's what she wrote.
This probably
or, like,
sounds really
boring ass
stupid. What's
show.
Paris Hilton's dad's name? Mr. Hilton.
No, he's quite quiet. Like he's not like a
Yeah, but my point was that I can never imagine
Sorry,
someone
Paris,
like
I
him
cannot remember your
commenting.
dad's-
Yeah, saying sorry, Paris, again, like you're
Oh,
involved
his
in
name's
the
Rick.
circle.
His name's Rick. His name's Rick.
Rick.
Slick Rick Houghton. Yeah, so
Right,
he's,
well, Slick Rick is not loaning himself to fucking Moni Maurizio.
yeah, so he is. Did you just say Mo Maurizio?
Moni?
Or Moni Maurizio? I thought you thought his name was Mo Maurizio because he gets called Mo. I'm pissing myself. Aye, so that's happened,
Maurizio.
and then let's go into the fact of what is happening. That's really all the fact that's happening with Beverly Hills. To be honest, that's the only reason why we're tuning in. Garcelle. Oh no, as well actually on the reunion, fucking Kathy Hilton walks in. I need to actually watch the rest of that part again. But Kathy Hilton
Oh
walks in.
my
and
God, when
Sutton-
she faints.
Sutton faints. Shut up.
Right,
Gillian McKeith.
please pull up the
Gillian
Gillian-
McKeith. That's what she's like. She's
Yeah,
literally
you need to pull up the
on
Gillian McKeith
floor.
clip.
As soon as she walked in, man. As soon as she walked in.
That was so fucking funny. That is literally the I'm a Celebrity part when Gillian
No,
McKeith
literally.
faints. There could not be
Oh
anything
my God,
more
no,
perfect.
check technical difficulties. Check these motherfucking cameras, Oceans.
Yeah, you're on 19 minutes.
Are we on that one too?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Are we on that one too?
Yeah, it's still
Right, back to the goss. Sorry.
Back to the
guys,
motherfucking gossip.
Well, listen, we're running a fucking show ourselves. What can you say? I feel terrible she's not got a camera on her too because I'm sitting watching her and yous can't actually see her.
Listen,
But
you
maybe
don't
next
feel bad
episode by
at all.
Friday we're gonna come back up. We'll have thing. Right, next thing, let's talk about fucking the goss with Larsa. Fucking Larsa's what's his name? Michael Jordan Jr. No. Marcus.
Michael Jordan Jr.
Aye, so like they're fucking.
I find that whole fucking situation weird as fuck.
Check, we need to stop swearing. People swear, don't they?
I don't like. They're not our mom. You're not my mom.
Literally. Aye, but that whole situation's bizarre anyway. I feel like that's the only really thing. That whole situation's bizarre. I feel terrible for Nicole and her dad. Feel fucking shocking about that, by the way. Because like they've obviously just been filming that, and then literally as the season's finished, her dad's died, and then sorry, I got a little fun.
Yeah, but imagine you're finding out your dad has 2 more kids and then he dies. Fucking hell, that's
I
a
know,
double
but then no,
whammy.
there's more than 2 more kids, so some she doesn't even know about and all that too. It's
No,
a
I think
shame.
that's what she said. I think he said she had. I think he said he had 8 kids and she only knew of 6 of them, including herself.
I feel terrible for her, by the
Yeah,
way.
so that's
Well, I don't
like a
really feel
fucking
that
double
terrible for her,
whammy.
to be fair. She's living a fucking life of an absolute G-shrine with like private jet. But the sense with her dad, rotten. And she was only just starting to make up with her dad as well. It's a fucking sin, by the way. She'd literally just started the redemption of her relationship with her dad, and then he's actually kicked it. And he had a boner as well. Like, imagine looking back at those looking back at the episode, and he's obviously died after it's filmed, but they've obviously filmed it, it's airing. And one of the episodes, he has a boner around one of the girls when he's dancing with her.
You are
I
fucking
thought, how
joking
can you-
me.
How would somebody post that of a fucking dead man? I'm sorry. Like, come on. You can't be
Surely
doing
that's
that.
some sort of revenge porn.
Can't be doing that. This guy's 6 feet under. He's getting schlong fucking
Yeah, but his
morning.
dick's only 5 foot under.
Oh, well, he's true. I took a minute to actually get that one. I'm like, what? No, but she's saying his bobby's a foot long.
All I'm saying is rock hard on national television and the
No.
man is dead. I need to stop laughing. I'm not laughing because the man's dead. I'm laughing because his
Oh
dick
my
was
god,
hard
this is
on
going
television.
south, by the way. We need to stop. Let's move on to the next motherfucking topic. We're laughing about. Oh god, I feel rotten. Right, we're not laughing about that. We're laughing at the fact he had a stoner on TV and he was dead. Woo ah! Sorry, girl. Right, let's move on to the next thing that I had on my thing. This is more actually about me and the fact that this is a right gossip about myself, because obviously if I'm gossiping about everybody else and everything else that's going on, I got to gossip about me. But do you think folk actually realise I've actually had like quite a few different careers by this point?
I think it'd be hard for them not to notice if they followed you for more than 2 weeks. That
Think
you've
we
had a
should
lot of
list them?
careers.
Right, I've been a beauty therapist.
Right, that was an actual career that you did for years. Like that was
And
your
still
first
do it, and
proper
honestly
job.
still, that is like passion vibes. But what else have I done?
Right, so obviously you did that, and then you moved to Australia. So you need to start from Australia onwards, and then all your online ventures.
Oh, aye. I'll let you forget me. Beauty, porn star, makeup academy online, OnlyFans, Sugar Baby, fucking Menu log.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a good laugh.
This is the third podcast.
This is the third
time's a charm,
podcast, and then
listen.
also you've technically done YouTube since you were a man.
I've done about 40. Did you see if I was a fucking man? Right. Since I was a young laddie. Since then,
Since I was a wee man.
done that, and then to be honest, there's just so many things. I just like to dabble. But obviously, I feel like undiagnosed ADHD, definitely the ADHD. Do you know what I mean? Of that undiagnosed guys, but really it's only undiagnosed because I've literally just went to the next appointment because I've got ADHD. Another topic, right? Let's not even start that. I don't want any cunt slandering me going, you can't say you got no ADHD because you have not done all the shit. Bitch, eat my fucking ass. You do not know what it's like in my brain. And every ADHD person I've met in my whole entire life was, and I've told them about my life. Yeah. And then the doctor. I went to the doctor. Why are you on this subject? See, that's the prime example. Anyway.
I just watched that all unfold, and I'm like, this is going to make me ADHD.
Yeah, so the million careers. But also I grew up with, like, Trisha Paytas as, like, influence. Like, I grew up, she was, like, my love, like, Trisha Paytas, Housewives, fucking Gigi Gorgeous, and about a million other cunts as well. I had different fascinations.
And let's face it, you've always been like a grown woman in a young person's body. Like, you could talk to anyone about anything.
To start a business and then realise how really hard it is, but I keep on starting them. Like, because, like, you just learn for the next one, and you do it, and then I come back to my ideas, like, I'm back again. This is, like... Do you know what I mean? I'm not giving up the ghost. I'm beating that motherfucking dead horse till it's fucking alive.
And I genuinely think you were born to chat shit. That's why you ended up doing things
and I'm
that you were always speaking to people
as well.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but you said it first.
That is a fact, and I'm totally cool with that. But it's not like attention seeking like all the time. Like seeing my normal life, obviously, like I don't want attention all the time. But like when I want to put a performance on, entertain, do this, that, and the next thing, that's thing. But when we're talking about the million different careers and the influence of Trisha Paytas, while we're on the topic of Trisha fucking Paytas, her redemption era has been absolutely iconic. I love her so much. I never hated her, never once. These bitches come back and forth with Trisha in the last 15 years of her career on the internet, and they toss and turn, looking like a fucking pancake. And do you know who never turned on now? Me. Is that one stopping?
No, I'm just saying, look into the camera. It's all fine looking at me, but we're looking at people watching.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'd have a discussion.
Yeah, to be fair. But anyway, what I was going to say is that I've never really been not much into Trisha Paytas. It's just like she's always been there, and I've seen the videos that everyone else sees, but I've never followed her closely. But my girlfriend fucking loves Trisha Paytas.
Love her. We connected, like me and Ocean's girlfriend connected on the fact of loving Trisha Paytas. Iconic legend, pussy stunt queen, mother, goddess, her, and I'm actually manifesting I will be on a podcast one day. So if you see this, please bring me on your podcast one day. I'm Scottish. I'll teach you how to do your Scottish accent even better than you can already do it, girl, because you can do it good. I can teach you how to do it better. Real Scottish girl here. Also Brittany Broski, love her, but I never really grew up watching her, but I've just been loving her for quite a long time.
Did you actually know Brittany Broski when she did that video? Like that one video that made her famous? You know the one when she drinks the kombucha and she makes those 4 silly faces?
Oh my God.
Have you just found out that was Brittany Broski?
Is that how she was like a meme on Facebook? Is that how she became famous?
So Brittany Broski, I'm pretty sure she worked at a bank. I'm pretty sure it was a bank. She said it was some sort of, I swear to God. And then that fucking video went nuts. Like it went nuts. It went everywhere. And the bank said to her, like, you need to take either your job seriously or go and do that. And she went, fuck it, see you later. And then she's just, and thank God she did, because that girl is so fucking funny. Like she is just hilarious in like all her videos. Literally. I'm so glad that she went on to meet Harry Styles and all that kind of stuff, because she's so funny.
So I just think, fuck it. We's camera still recording. Mm-hmm. Rocking it, thank God. She's been great inspiration. And I just think as well, music, that's also the next career as well, music. Bitch.
But again, it's one of those things that you've did over and over again. Like you've always been in shows and performances and done shit like that. Always.
Attention seeker from birth. It's my birthright. But I hear it again. But yeah, so that's been basically, and then yeah, what's been happening in my life, Oceanlea, actually, what has been happening. So we moved here to Australia. He's obviously been caught up in that, probably on different platforms and that. But the
No, I
rundown's
definitely
been
reckon
5 years.
there's room to retell some of them stories because you'll definitely get.
Aye, when we've got loads of episodes to do, we'll just stick to the fucking thingy. But
yeah, long story short, me and Bea
5
moved to
years.
Australia 5 years ago this year. Bea's been here 5 years.
I've been
I'll just
here-
be ticking on 5
I've
years in
been
like
here.
a couple months.
But now I'm onto the music, and to be honest, I'm actually pure missing the mic there. To be honest, loving the music, and yeah, Dream in My Heart. That's my first single that just came out. I wrote it like last year. Well, basically, I just started writing because like I just really wanted to be really famous, right, guys? And that sounds like stupid, right? I'm going to use a rundown of why this is like serious. It's not really serious, it's like satire, but anyway. Basically, I've always just wanted to be mega fucking famous, right? Now I was just imagine myself when I'd manifest and all that, being on a stage. But then I couldn't really work out, like, well, obviously I used to perform when I was younger, sing, dance, act a lot for years, but then adulthood happens, 18 happens, bills happen, and I moved to Australia. So like, really,
And everyone always obviously tells you can't. Like that
small
is a
time,
main
yeah, it's just
part
not
of
going to
it.
happen. That's the next thing. And obviously, I wasn't really the best singer either when I was younger. Like, let's be real here. But I got a vocal coach for like the last couple of years. I've been doing different things like that, really practicing. But then I just never really was like, right, what's happening next? And obviously, I was doing OnlyFans for like the last 4 years, basically. Doing OnlyFans, doing all that shit. Obviously doing beauty, fucking about a million different things in between. But that's been like my main shit. And obviously it's like, I love doing that, but like I'm never gonna do that forever. Like what is next after that? And I was like, how do I grow me? So obviously the podcast was something I really wanted to do, and that's why we started it a couple of years ago. But that shit was just fucking lovely guys, lovely team and all that we worked with. Too expensive, let's be real here. So that just kind of took a break and life was happening and I was fucking depressed. Guys, you'll never fucking guess what. Just as I was about to start talking about my fucking depression, I was absolutely rudely cut off. So if you enjoyed this episode, this is the first 30 minutes. I'm so sorry. This is all you're motherfucking getting. But we'll be back on Sunday with a new episode. So love you. Make sure you subscribe. If you listen on Spotify, this, that, the next thing, save it, favourite it, share it, talk about me, put me in your group chat. Love you. Bye.